Today, you're gonna learn how to make 3-ingredient Oreo truffles. Hey everyone, I'm Dina from simplyhomecooked.com, and today I'm gonna be showing you how to make these incredible Oreo truffles. So these truffles only call for 3 ingredients, so you just need some Oreos, cream cheese, and some candy melts. It's literally that simple. Now before we get into the recipe, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, let's jump right into this recipe. Start off by placing 36 Oreos, that's including the filling, into a food processor. Then place the lid on, and you want to pulse it a few times on high speed, or until the Oreos are crushed down to a really fine crumb. You see that texture? That's exactly what you're going for. So once the Oreos are all crushed up, you can go ahead and add in 6 ounces of softened cream cheese. You want to make sure that cream cheese is softened. I completely forgot to soften my cream cheese, and I thought I can get away with just putting cold cream cheese in there. Yeah, no, it did not work. As you can see, it did not budge. So make sure that your cream cheese is very soft when you put it in the food processor. And for any reason, if you also forgot to soften your cream cheese, it's really not a big deal. I just use my spatula to really crush it up and mix it in. I mean, it took a lot longer, but it's not a big deal. You're still gonna get amazing Oreo truffles out of this recipe. So as you're mixing in between, you want to scrape down the sides of the food processor with the spatula just to check and make sure that there's no pieces of Oreos left behind. So the texture you're going for is something that resembles like a chocolate cookie dough. Now before you start shaping the Oreo truffles, you want to transfer the Oreo mixture into a separate bowl. It's just going to be so much easier to work with. When scooping out the Oreo truffles, you can either use a medium-sized cookie scoop, or I love to use this cake pop former, also known as a meatballer. Yes, this is meant for meatballs, but I just love that it's so consistent about making sure every single truffle is the exact same size. So once you've got the perfect size down, all you gotta do is roll it into a ball in the palm of your hand. Then transfer the truffle onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And you just want to continue doing this with the remaining of the Oreo mixture. I usually get about 20 to 25 truffles out of this recipe, but it really depends on the size of the cookie scoop that you use. Once you've got all of your truffles on the baking sheet, you want to pop it in the freezer for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, go ahead and melt your candy melts into a microwave-safe bowl. And you're going to need a total of 10 ounces here, and I'm using dark chocolate, but you can use whichever kind you want. And when heating candy melts in the microwave, make sure to heat it in 15 to 20 second intervals, just so you avoid scorching the chocolate. Or you can always use the melt chocolate setting on your microwave if you have that option. Alright, once the candy melts are thoroughly melted and mixed together, it is time to coat the Oreo truffles. I found that the best method to do this step is by placing a small amount of melted chocolate onto a butter knife, and then place the Oreo truffle on top to kind of hold it in place, and then just spoon the melted chocolate right over the truffle. Then use another clean butter knife to transfer it over onto a baking sheet lined with wax paper. Then continue this step with all the rest of the Oreo truffles. And if at any point your Oreo truffle falls into the chocolate, worry not, it's okay, just save it with a spoon and it's gonna be just fine. It's gonna still taste good. So for decorating, if you want to add any kind of crushed up Oreos or crushed peppermint candy, you want to make sure to add it on top while the candy coating is still wet. Because those Oreo truffles are cold from the freezer, that chocolate sets really fast, so you gotta work quick. For this recipe, I just decided to decorate the Oreo truffles with some melted white candy melts. So all you need to do is add 5 ounces of white candy melts into a microwave-safe bowl, then heat it up and mix it thoroughly. Then place a disposable pastry bag into a cup with the sides folded over the edge, and then just carefully transfer the melted candy melts right into the piping bag. Then give the bag a quick twist at the top to make sure all the candy coating is pushed to the tip, and then use some scissors to just snip off a small amount of the tip. Just cut off a very small amount at first. You can always do more, because if you do too much, you gotta start all over. Now go ahead and drizzle the white candy melts over the Oreo truffles. And I find that if you work quick, the drizzles look a lot prettier. So if you're going slow, you're gonna end up with not so pretty looking blobs. So you gotta hustle a little bit. Once all the chocolate is all drizzled on top and decorated, you want to give the Oreo truffles at least 20 minutes to set before you enjoy them. I almost forgot to mention, if you pick up the Oreo truffles after they're set, you can see that there's kind of like chocolate that pooled at the bottom. That's really no big deal. All you gotta do is just pick it up and break off the ends with your fingers. Now serve these delicious Oreo truffles to your friends and family and enjoy. You guys, don't these look so fancy and elegant and just super cute? When people find out there's literally 3 ingredients in here and they're no bake and they come together this fast, they are mind blown. People are amazed at how simple this recipe is. And they're just so perfect for the holidays. Like around Christmas time, if the candy coating is still a little bit wet, you can sprinkle on some crushed up peppermint. Oh, it is so good. Or you can even, like, if you're doing it for like a baby shower, like pink or blue, or really any kind of birthday party, you can totally do a different color candy coating to match the theme of the party. And you know what? I have seen these at weddings. Yes, they have made it to weddings. These are just how delicious they are. People love these and they go so fast. So people are gonna like you if you make these for a party. Okay, enough obsessing about this recipe. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. That's so good.